Not on the dirt bike, not after last Friday's escapade. That was a load of shite. That was hard work. I walked it. This is walking right, and then walk it round. It's legal now, isn't it? That's what Hastings is like, full of good people. You know, I don't give a shit. If I hear rumours, I just laugh. I don't care. They'll think what they want to think. What up, everybody? It's your guy here, rolling circus. We're out, just picking up my gloves, on another little ride. Hopefully everyone's doing fantastic and amazing. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's following and subscribing. We're at 7,000, but come on, let's keep this train rolling to 1 million. Big, yeah, you got... Take two. You got a the speech impediment. You got to dream big, all right? And you got to think before you speak, and you got to calm down, and just stop getting so excited that you're making a video. So we're in the car park having fun. Camera hasn't told me to piss off yet. Usually it does. There's a sensor on it that tells me to piss off. We're on the bam, shabam. Whoa. We're on the old getting some little cinematic shots. We're on the old beautiful 650 yummy. Not on the dirt bike, not after last Friday's escapade. That was a load of shite. That was hard work. So, yeah, go back and watch that. Please give it a thumbs up and comment and have a look at me struggling. So, like I said, give me a kiss. My arm's aching, holding camera up. Wear your gear, wear your gloves, make sure you got your helmet, be vigilant on these roads, be safe, be a bit mindful. We're going to talk about road safety today, a lot about road safety today, and road positionings and stuff like that. Just getting a bit of road safety out there, because like I said, my channel's also about road safety. It's not all fun and games and trying to make people laugh and spread joy. Like I said, yeah, so let's get on with it. Put your back on my face, because my arm aches. So hopefully the audio's good, hopefully the camera angle's good. Hopefully his camera goes in properly. So yeah, first things first about safety. Like I said, wear your gear. Second thing, make sure your bike's good. Make sure you've got good tyres, because like I said, as I always say, first point of contact on the ground. And make sure your brakes are good. Make sure you've got oil in the bike. Make sure your indicators work and all that jazz. So don't be going out if you ain't got all the gear, and don't be going, well, you can if you want to, but it's a bit silly. Definitely don't be going out if you ain't insured, taxed, or the bike's got MOT or anything, because you get taken away. So your local weird here, the cup keeps on moving. I keep on thinking it's someone, but yeah, it's no one. No one's gonna want to talk to me. Just the way I like it. I'm an introvert. So we love life. Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to get on with the bike and get on with the little adventure. I don't know, I'm talking like a baby. So, yeah. Like I say, when you get on the bike, your first thing you want to do is make sure your mirrors are good, you can see behind. This one's very dodgy and temperamental at the moment. I've been trying to get it to where I want it to, but it doesn't want to. I want to get some smaller mirrors or something like that. Turn the bike on. Might help. Like, yeah, chopper, turn you on, guys. Yeah, you look like getting turned. What? So yeah, like I said, make sure you got the mirrors in the right position and all that. And you want to sort of learn the controls of the bike if you're new to your bike and you haven't ridden the bike before. So you want to check where everything is. So you want to mainly know where your kill switch is. It's usually the big red button, which is your kill switch. That'll turn the bike off. So you click that when you want to turn the baby off, or you can turn it off by the key ignition here, or you can just dump the bike and yeah, mess the bike up. So you got your indicators, you got your little horn, you got your electric start, you got your clutch, and you got your front brake, you got your back brake, and you got your gears down here. We're not doing a bike lesson. I don't know why I'm going on about that. Low beam, high beam. Let's get on with it. Just in case anyone wanted to know. Yeah, so like I said, still getting used to the chopper. I've ridden it around a fair bit, but not absolutely loads. Still fairly weird cornering on it and stuff like that. And also my Timberlands at the moment feel very slippery for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah. So who knows what little adventure is? On Monday's little adventure. Speed wobble. Ah! Yeah. Nothing mad, nothing sporadic. It's always mad and sporadic with me, innit? Yeah, nothing too crazy though. We're just gonna go on a little cruise. I need a new gaming chair. Yeah, just a little cruise down to the biker bay. Boring stuff. I was gonna look for somewhere to go abandoned, but there's not really anywhere to go abandoned. So I really hope I press record on this thing. Yep, I'm looking in the mirror. Yeah. So I will look, so potentially Wednesday's video or Friday's video, and yeah, so like I said, if it's going to rain and shit, I don't want to be going on the bike or anything like that, and there's nothing around here, so it usually involves travelling, and I don't want to travel in the rain, because we all hate the rain, us bikers, especially us Harley riders, yummy Toby riders, we don't like it, we're going to get our bikes all day. I'm joking, not me, I'm not the same as them. Don't treat me as the same as that guy, the Ronnie Pickery guy of the bikes. Are you going to go show them? Because when you get there, I'm going to knock your fucking head in. Whatever he said, I don't know.
When you pass somebody, you show a bit of fucking courtesy and put your hand out or your leg, alright?
Who are you talking to?
Alright?
Who are you talking to?
Right.
Fuck off.
You what? You got a Sherman? I see a Sherman, I'm going to smack your fucking face.
I hate that when like the bikers, like all these people in like clubs and gangs or biker groups or whatever you want to say, get all RC and far RC over if you overtake them or if you go past them or something like that. You know, it's really petty shit. Like I say, people are really petty now these days, and they whinge and moan about everything. I just don't give a shit about anything, mate. I just live my life. I'm happy. I've got friggin' bikes. Yeah. I've got my family around me. I got a little doggy, and I got my mates. So I'm all good. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy. Listen to that beautiful bike. You like that, do you? Did you like that, did you? Yeah, I like it. I'm liking it. Yeah, man. So, like I said, it's just all about joys, living. As I say, you never know what's going to happen around the corner, anything. I'm not talking one thing about road safety whatsoever in this video. I've just been ranting shit. So let's get on with some road safety. So like I said, you always want to be making sure that you're in a good old position in the road, so you don't want to be too close over to the curb like I am now, depending on how wide the road is and stuff like that. And you don't really particularly want to be sit in dead centre in the middle, in my opinion. My idea of a perfect road position usually is just to the right, you know, like roughly around where the wheel is, where the driver is in a car, to be honest, because you're going to have most view going straight up traffic, so you can see a bit more on what's coming up, like if 3 cars ahead just crashed and there's going to be a pile up. So you can anticipate it a little bit more and see a bit more. It just gives you a better visual, really, to be honest, in this position. So yeah, and there's also like positioning when it comes to going around corners and stuff like that. And I know a hell of a lot of people bitch and moan and whinge about me and my road positioning and stuff like that. And so we can't all get it perfect. Like I said, it's all down to the situation and where you are and blah 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 and what bike you're on if you've ever rid it. But for say I'm turning left here, I'd be more to the left, you know, indicating and showing that I'm going to be going left, looking left, and just trying to give as much indication to the car behind me that I'm going to be turning left. And then you've got situations like this, like the car's indicating waiting to go. You should always slow down and never start razzing even faster to just get by, because then the person in the car might chance it and pull out in front of you and you smack straight into the side of their car, and that won't be a good day. Now take that from experience, because that's exactly where I crashed on the XT600. Only the blue car had turned right at the last minute, and like I said, I T-boned it and it was horrible. Yeah, it wasn't enjoyable. So like now, like I said, this junction here, anyone can pull out. So junctions and where cars are and driveways, anywhere built up like this is where you want to be particularly going the speed limit. You want to be going the speed limit all the time, but mainly here you want to be going the speed limit. I sound so boring. Oh yeah, look at that BMW, it's a bit crusty. And I do like the X5 though. Just being cautious, like I said, it pays to be paranoid a little, to just have your eyes open, peeled open, make sure you're looking everywhere. You never know, door could open, whatever. Oh, smash. So you just got to be careful about that sort of thing. Now when it comes to filtering as well, you want to pick and choose your places when you're filtering, and particularly don't want to be doing it if it's too tight or if you don't think you can do it. Always make sure that you've got plenty of room to go and filter, and only do it when it's really safe to do it. You should never be filtering at high speed. If you start filtering around at high speed, then it's more likely going to be overtaking, filtering. I forgot, I think the road's blocked down here, but not for a bike. Yeah, you should be looking around and making sure that, you know, you've got plenty of room when you're filtering. A lot of people, like I say, when you're in groups and that as well, you've got to be mindful of you shouldn't really be mindful of who's following you and that, but you should definitely tell the person that you're riding with to stay in their own bubble, or say, like, if you're overtaking, it doesn't mean that they can overtake, especially for like 125 riders, or if they're new at riding, because they get very influenced into it and want to follow and chase and keep up, be looking kill. Yeah, I'd say, and just looking out for other drivers and shit like that. But overtaking's very dodgy, you know, but you never want to overtake on a junction or any built up area like this, like I say, because you just don't know what someone's going to do in this day and age. People are unpredictable, they don't use their indicators, and they just turn right at the last minute without looking. And it's alright for them, but it can end up being a shit show for you. So we've just been bruising. My throat's going really dry. And I've been up since 3 AM in the morning. I feel like I'm gonna die. So like I said, all my videos are winged, raw, none of this is scripted. It's just me riding around talking shit, telling you what I think I know is right and wrong, but I could be completely wrong. Like I said, always take everything I say with a pinch of salt, because I'm about to probably do something highly illegal right now. Road closed, not for me. Yeah, listen to this bad boy. To be fair, it looks open again. No, it's still closed. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right, like I say, lifesavers, always doing your lifesavers. They're one of the main things you want to be doing. Is just always looking over your shoulder, making sure no one's overtaking you, especially on bikes. Like, bikes are always people filtering back and forwards and that. Oh no. Oh no. If I turn my bike off, walk it, and walk it, this is walking, right? And then walk it round. It's legal now, isn't it? Whee! He said it's legal, it's all good. So we're just going to roll back down the rest of here, because why not? Slow down! Take it easy, mama! Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got autism. Hello, boss boy! Boss buddy! There we go, we're starting to be a hooligan and antisocial behaviour. Stop it. There's some nice houses up here and churches and stuff. Like I said, Hastings is a nice place. There's a lot of interesting stuff. So yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it is what it is. We're just cruising down the road on our electric bike. I can imagine this is what it's like having an electric bike. It's just so quiet, the wind, the sound of the tyres. I have been on an electric bike, so I know what it's like. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's electric! Man's looked like he just stole this shit rolling down the hill, wasn't he? Yeah, man, so we love life. Like I say, you got people chucking water over people's cars and probably cleaning off the bird shit for that person. What a good Samaritan he is. That's what Hastings is like, full of good people. Please. The people walking out, dogs walking out and that. You even got to be careful of freaking birds, you know, that could potentially knock you off. I'm not trying to scare people, by the way. don't get a bike, everything's dangerous, everything's going to kill you. But you've got to kind of act like that. But it is an amazing life. Bike life's amazing. Like I said, the vibe's amazing. It is cool. Yeah. He's running. I hate it here, so this is another little thing. Like, if you can't see like a bus is there, just go a bit slower, make sure you can double check to see there's nothing there, because you don't want to be getting whacked into when pulling out on a junction. So that's a little bit about road safety. I've not really said fuck all about road safety. So basically, just don't go fast, stay in your lane, yeah. Be careful, be cautious, and watch what you're fucking doing. Don't do wheelies, don't do burnouts, and none of that stupid shit. You know? I don't know. I don't find wheelies and burnouts and that any good anyway. I think it's all fucking overrated if you ask me. Who you showing off to, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, people love it as a passion, like doing it as stunting and that, and they do it all the time. And they do it by themselves, not even recording and shit, you know. But if you're doing it just to be good so you can record yourself and post it up online and show off, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like off of Harry Potter. That's not what they say, but yeah, it is what they say. Isn't it what they say? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is that what they say when they're training for like things to come out of that closet and they turn it into something that's funny? What they are scared of the most? I'm rambling on some shit. Little dog. Oh, little doggies. Here's the ship here. The attraction of Hastings. We've got a learner behind us. Oh, yeah. So we're loving life. And it's not super hot and sunny, as you can see. The old sun's gone. It's meant to be getting shit this week. Oh, goddamn. So that's not good for us, but it is good for us because it cools everything down. But I'll still be going out, like I say. I'm not a fair weather rider, people. I don't just, I can stay indoors and only come out when it's nice and shiny. Like all you other Harley riders and shit. A lot of people do it, even non-Harley riders, you know what I mean? They just stay indoors and don't go out if it's raining or something. I like the rain, to be honest. Sometimes it's really nice riding in the rain. But you have to really want to do it. I don't really have a choice when it comes to it at 3 AM in the morning. Or if it's winter and it's freaking nearly minus, and I've got to get up at 3 in the morning and get on a bike and go to work. But it is what it is. You've all got to make a living and make some money somehow. That's how I have these beautiful bikes. Well, yeah. That's how the world works. But I hate money, but I need money. So, like I said, I don't know if there's going to be any beautiful bikers at the biker bay, but we should really start riding with people more and doing more things with people. But like I said, I'm an introvert. I hate people. People piss me off. People are just so scummy now, and they stab you in the back in a moment's notice, and they just chat shit all the time, you know what I mean? And they get butter about silly little things. You know, I don't give a shit. If I hear rumours, I just laugh. I don't care. They'll think what they want to think. You know, it's crazy world. Like I say, you can't be too careful what you say, you can't be too careful what you record, you can't be too careful what you do. It's madness. I thought we live in a world where you could, you know, have freedom of speech and say what you like, and at least record what you like to within reason, out in public, you know. But nah, people get freaking butthurt. So man, you always want to be, like I said, every periodically checking your mirrors, making sure no one's right up your arse or about to overtake you on the right, nor the left. If you're overtaking people on the left, that's called undertaking, and on the bike, that's not good. So yeah, like I said, plenty of room here to filter. Now it's iffy on where you can and you can't filter within the law, but I don't think you can filter along the zigzag lines. But I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can filter in pretty much a lot of situations as long as it's slow moving traffic and safe to do so. But you can never overtake the leading car. You have to pull in behind it, as far as I know. As far as I think. I don't know. Like I said, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. I'm just living and learning like every other person. I don't think I'm amazing. I don't think I'm the best at riding. I don't think I'm a god or anything like that. I just try and teach people to hopefully do better by showing you to how I'm doing the wrong thing. We've got to negotiate this little tiny gap again. No, go on, let them go as well. Free pass, not you lot, and no, only 2 lots. So usually I can get through without putting my feet on the ground, but I'm very steadily putting my feet on the ground. Is that the same bike as mine? Is that the same bike as mine? Looks like the same bike, but it's got a skinnier front wheel. Honda, it is not the same bike as mine. Mum, there's lots of bikes out. We're going to have a look at the bikes. Yeah, it's got Pikachu on the front of it. So this is the old girl. So we've got some little mopeds over there. Shennet, KTM, and a calf racer. We like the calf racers. We like the bikes. GSX S with a little teddy on the front of it. Yeah, they're vibing my vibe. This thing is massive, the old gold wings. They are hench. But size doesn't really matter, to be honest. I mean, it does only going at slow speed. Slow speed, you really feel the weight, but when you start going, you don't feel the weight. So if you can ride a 125, you can usually ride one of those. Like I said, it's all dependent on how much gas you give it and throttle, and how quick you let the clutch out. These are sick. My monkey bike was so much smaller than these, but that's the original actual Honda, like 2020 monkey bike. Pretty good. Look at this, Harley Davidson. This thing's absolutely mint. 1250. I bet thing that racks. See, I'd have loved to got something like that in it. Would have definitely loved to get something like that. So yeah, you beautiful people, like I said, we're just going to look at the bikes. There's plenty of people out and about. Not as busy as it usually is. I cannot spit my freaking words out today. It might be because I've been up since 3 AM in the morning. Mercedes. So yeah, I don't know what this is. Suzuki. It's got to be Suzuki. Yeah, Suzuki. So yeah, you beautiful people. Like I said, I think we're going to end it on that boring note. So, hope you like that weird little Monday video. Go back if you want to watch a bit of a more exciting video on Friday's video where I'm absolutely struggling and going and doing off-roading. Like I said, I've got plenty of playlists of adventures, going to abandoned places, going on the monkey bike, going on the dirt bike, the CRF. Yeah, and some tips and trick videos. And that's all that. Right. So yeah, like I said, hit the old bell so you get notified when I upload. And I appreciate all the comments and the support. This thing is actually really nice. It's got a big old front wheel on it. Yeah. So I appreciate all the comments and the support. And yeah, hit the bell so you get notified when I upload. Comment what you think I could change or do better. And I do really appreciate all you beautiful people watching my videos. So yeah, most of all, peace out and ride safe.